y'all are. I'm glad for you to see me. I guarantee. Whew, don't just sit there, laugh. That's more better.
Well, howdy, folks. It's your old pal, the insane to the chef up in this mofo. Today we are looking for a famous grave that's famous to me and maybe some of you guys, but we're in Port Vincent, Louisiana. Now this is about as Louisiana as it gets. When you think of stereotypical Louisiana, swamps, bayous, and all that good stuff, well, this is what you think of. I'll show you some shots from around here in a minute, but I don't usually go to the cemeteries too often because, well, I figure I don't want to go to a cemetery until I'm going in the cemetery, you know what I'm saying. But we're going to look around here for a minute and see if we can find a grave here that I've been looking for. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time. And kind of explain a little bit about me, actually. But it's about 115 degrees today, or more or less. At least it feels that way with the 95% humidity. And it's right in the middle of the day, so we're going to try to make this as quick as we can. I just have to look here for this hot sauce. So here lies the infamous Justin Wilson. How y'all are? Born April 24th of 1914. Passed away on September 5th of 2001 at the age of 87 years old. And it looks like his wife passed away in 81, so quite a bit earlier than Justin did. Papa Justin and Mama Sarah.
His wife?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's his wife. Looks like she passed away quite a bit before he did in 81. 20 years earlier.
Who's that buried next to him?
I'm not sure if this was like a, I don't know who this is. I don't know if he's related, but they're all the same headstone design. So. But I like how they got his hat, his cane, his fork and spoon. Yeah, I know. Look at that. They put the hot sauce on the grave. So I said I just had to look for the hot sauce. I should have known. But I've wanted to come here for a long time, and I'll tell you why here in a second. These guys' nice Dutch oven down there, and he's ready to go cooking again. Well, down here, I mean, you're not, I guess, don't have to worry as much about being flooded up here. Water level maybe a little higher.
Told you. There was a city-slicking friend with me what went hunting for squirrel year before last. He went in the swamp down near where I live. And it's hot, too early to hunt them squirrel now. The weather's dry, and you could hear him coming for 4 miles. Ka-chomp, ka-chomp, sound like a herd of elephants with the trunk dragging the ground coming through the swamp.
So when we got here today, I didn't know if I should embrace Justin Wilson's grave and put some hot sauce on there. You know, if you have a nice rock star guy, you want to throw some alcohol down, or, you know, a bottle of booze or beer, whatever, you know, guitar picks. Justin Wilson, you throw hot sauce over there, you know. But, you know, for me it's a hard deal because Justin Wilson is the reason that I got into becoming a chef in the first place. He did a PBS show along with him and the Frugal Gourmet. Now, the Frugal Gourmet got in a lot of trouble over the years after his show aired because he was doing some intercourse with minor boys during the taping of that show, which, you know, at the time I was watching it, I was probably 8 or 9 years old. Pretty sick stuff to find out later on in life, so definitely not a fan of him after hearing that stuff he was doing. But Justin Wilson was like funny, really good person, it seemed like. And what I liked about him, he liked to drink on film. He'd say, now we're gonna put a little bit over here in the pot for this here sauce and this stock here, and then I'm gonna take a little bit for the chef. And he'd turn up some Chablis or whatever, you know. Very funny guy. I'll put some clips in here for you guys to see, but he's the reason I got in here. So it's like, do you want to piss on his grave, or, you know, because it's been a life of hell becoming a chef and living this life, or do you want to embrace him and throw some hot sauce in there? So it's kind of that thing, like when you choose to be a chef, that becomes your life, you know. So you can either embrace it or frown upon it, or however you look at things, you know. This looks about as Louisiana as it gets, folks, right here. Big old mossy oaks. Let's go check out the bayous in town. We always decided to take a stroll through town here, and there really ain't much here in Port Vincent. Came across this little shack here selling some boiled peanuts and whatnot. But, you know, kind of an odd place for him to be buried. He wasn't born here. I'm guessing that his wife Sarah was from this area and they're all buried together. But he had, I think, a total of 4 wives I was reading. And that's the one that passed away, and I think then he remarried one more time, but he had a couple wives before that. And he was actually living over in Mississippi at the time of his death, but he did pass away in Baton Rouge at the hospital. So you know, he's kept close ties to his, you know, where he's from and all, but I'm not real sure on that. Anyway, we're going over a couple of bayous here, checking out the town on the way out. You know what I guess what I like so much about old Justin Wilson, he was just a good storyteller. Kind of like my grandfather, you know, a good storyteller. Something from that generation, and something that's kind of a lost art. I try to pass that on to you guys in these videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you folks next time.